Montgomery, Alabama's mayor reacting to a fight between two groups on the city's riverfront, saying it never should have happened. Videos of the incident went viral. The person recording this one telling NBC News it started because a pontoon boat was blocking the spot where the riverboat she was on needed to dock. She says the crewmen from her boat disembarked, and you see the fight starting right there. People just running over and joining. Then it just turned into this massive all-out brawl, groups punching, shoving, kicking. At one point, someone even ends up in the water. The mayor says they are now investigating the incident. Developments. Priscilla, when I saw this video over the weekend, I had to rewatch it because I couldn't wrap my brain around what was actually happening. What do we know about what happened here and where this investigation stands?
Yeah, Ellison, very shocking video. I'll start with the investigation. At this hour, officials say that they are reviewing video of this incident and that there could be more arrest warrants that are coming. But for now, we know that investigators have issued 4 arrest warrants so far, though no arrests have actually been made. But to your point about this video and what exactly happened, witnesses say that this riverboat cruise was trying to dock, that they had repeatedly asked the owner of that pontoon to move the boat, and after no one moved the boat, that was when a crewman got off of the riverboat and began to appear to untie the pontoon. Very quickly, witnesses say the folks who that pontoon belonged to came down. There were several minutes of a very heated conversation, and then you see in that video a man shove the worker that was trying to help, and chaos ensues within seconds of that happening. I want to play a little bit of what one of the witnesses on that riverboat described in terms of how all of this unfolded. Take a listen.
We were all on the boat and witnessing our poor crewmen being attacked by these guys, and we couldn't do anything about it. We were forced to be spectators. It didn't have to turn into the brawl, of course, but the brawl occurred because of the anger and the emotions and the frustration all of us were feeling.
And what she's talking about in that last soundbite is that once the riverboat docks, it appears that you see several people running off the boat, running over to the pontoon. A man punches the man who was on the pontoon, and then we see the fighting erupting again. This time, there appear to be more than a dozen people involved. At one point, a woman is thrown into the water. There is also footage appearing to show someone being hit by a chair. So just an incredibly disturbing event. And department acted swiftly to detain several reckless individuals for attacking a man who was doing his job. Warrants have been signed and justice will be served. Those who chose violence will be held accountable by our criminal justice system. And one of the conversations that we're seeing happening online is people noting the racial dynamics of this situation, that it was a black worker and appeared to be a group of white folks when this altercation began. Police were asked today if they were reviewing this as a potentially racially charged incident. They declined to say if they were or were not, but said that they are continuing to investigate.
Yo, 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 what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And like everybody right now in the black community, y'all, I'm in a good mood, y'all. And y'all know I couldn't let this day go by without speaking on this. I just had to do it the right way. You understand? So what y'all just watched, it was the witness speaking out, and by now we know the story. We know the details. We know the details, man. And I just want to clap it up for them people, man. Brothers and sisters, man. Come on, y'all. Clap it up. Join me in the clap up, man. Gotta clap it up for them, yo. Because they did exactly what I've been speaking to for at least a year now on YouTube, yo. Black people sticking together, man. It's a beautiful thing, yo. I'm talking about, yo, some people was brought to tears watching that, yo, because of so much death and destruction that goes on in our neighborhood. Like, this is so far from the normal, but it need to be normalized because this is us. This is who we are, yo. We stand up for each other, yo. We people of pride, yo. We stick together. You understand? Now, somewhere along the line, yo, it got broke, yo, but we gotta bring it back. And I think this situation might can do it. I think it might can do it, but not for the reasons of everybody else. You know, always got something different to add to the equation. But before I get to my reasoning and why I think this might can change the direction of the black community as far as unity. Because we're just dealing with unity. We still got other issues that this can't do nothing about. But let me take y'all into this 16-year-old, man. And it looked like to me this boy been training for this fight his whole life. Now look, y'all, I know he haven't been traded for this his whole life. I promise me I do. But this kid deserves a Nobel Peace Prize or an Emmy or a Grammy or NAACP. Give him something, man. Give him something, yo, because I don't know what Ricky Smiley was talking about. Matter of fact, I think he probably apologized because he said Shorty just swam across the lake and ain't do nothing. Man, that boy was active. Straight up. If getting active was a picture, it'd be a picture of what this kid was doing to protect his older black man. At that, this boy's only 16 years old, man. I'm glad the community rallied behind him. You know, sent them cash apps, and you know, a lot of that stuff was going on for Shorty, yo, and his family. Being honorable, so they ain't needed. Yo, this is how you raise a black man, yo. A black kid to be a man. Shorty is what he need to be, a poster child of a 16-year-old in our community. Because he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Shorty swam the seas to help this man, man. Now, it could have been this homeboy or older guy that he looked up to at work. But even still, yo, the fact that he did it, yo, says enough to me, yo. It say that at least the youth is headed in the right direction, man. And then for these guys, get off that boat. Because I know they was angry. I can just imagine the conversation that was going on in there, man. Like, they pissed off. They trying to get off. These guys playing games. And then after they just witnessed what they witnessed, they did what they were supposed to do, yo. And those guys look like street guys, man. So salute to them, yo. Salute to everybody. Salute to the women that stood up. Salute to the men that stood up. Salute to the people recording it. Straight up. And this is not me promoting violence. No, this is me promoting black people sticking together, yo, because we see what it can do, yo. It's a beautiful sight, man. It just happened to be on the behalf of these guys who was dead wrong. And that's the privilege aspect. They think they can just do what they want to do. Like, how you gonna stop this man from working? You feel me? I'm sure that boat docks there 10, 15 times a day. I'm sure they got a route. And every day, that's where it docks. Or every time it go out, it docks in this same particular spot. But this day, these guys thought they could just showboat and say, no, you can't park here. And then had the nerve and the audacity to put their hands on this man. Now, I don't know why he threw the head up in the air like that. That was hilarious to me. Like, I wonder if anybody caught that. That hat throw was wild. People relating it to Bobby Shmurda. But yo, the memes that is coming out about this situation, you talk about people selling the chair on eBay. Like, yo, this is wild, yo. But this is definitely a win for the black community, yo. And this is a win that we probably never seen before in our community, where you got us together, sticking together for racism, yo. Because that's what this was. Now, all of them got arrested. And that was a good thing, too, because in the original video, it just looked like they attacked the black guys. Even though, and I saluted that officer, too, when the lady thought she had a friend and she thought they was on her side, he pushed her away. No, this ain't that. This is me doing my job because I got to do it. I really would have watched it the whole time if the cameras wasn't rolling. So salute to everybody, y'all. And like I said, I ain't going to make this video long, yo, because I'm still on vacation, yo. But salute to y'all, man. Thanks for tapping in, yo. And this definitely a win for our community. And the reason why I think this can continue is not because of what people might think, yo. The main reason I think that this can become a thing in our community is because right now we living in a era of clout. And I've been hard on clout. But in this particular situation, I think people is going to be chasing clout. You know, black people. They not going to sit back and watch a person from another race put their hands on us or mistreat us in any kind of way, because they know that it could possibly lead to some type of stardom. You know, they can get praised about it. And in this situation, I accept that, yo, because it could start off as that, you know, the clout aspect, and turn into something greater, yo. Turn into being normal. You know, this is the normal occurrence. We're not standing for that no more. We standing together no matter where we at. Chuck E. Cheese, amusement parks, police brutality. We standing together, yo, and we tired of it, yo. And I think this is a beautiful thing, and that's the reason I really think that this can continue. That's the reason. Now, is it a good reason? I think so, for right now. Because like I said, it could turn into something greater. And I take that for right now. I take the clout aspect if people want to chase clout, helping their brother. That's cool with me for this situation. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. This is Keep It G News.
You be dreaming about your dreams. I I be living out my nightmares. I be missing out in bed. The other night she was right there. I be lurking with my bros. I be crying with my mom.